Okay, I'm going to remove my mask. I've mixed my resin. I'm using Counterculture medium viscosity, exact parts equal A and B. I mixed about 12 ounces of paint. Each coaster takes about 3 ounces. I'm going to try just a free-form flower effect. Today I'm going to use Resin Angel White pigment paste, and I have a link below the video where you can get this in the United States, and you have a 10% discount code. Counterculture is the resin I'm using, and I'm using the Mars Chameleon Mica, which I have no idea what it looks like. I'm going to try that. I have a discount coupon below the video. I might throw in, for another color, Black Diamond Blue Green pigment powder, just a tiny bit. I think I'm going to do a layer of Lett's Resin Silver Pink, and then I've got Myers Imports Light Blue. These are like flitter flakes. They're really pretty. So I've got my resin mixed, and I probably want an ounce and a half or so of white. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in a little beaker. I don't know if I'll be able to pour from these, so I'm going to try to pour instead of using a piping bag. I'm going to measure this. Okay, this is 2 ounces, so that might be too much. And I'm just going to do a little bit of the blue, a little bit of the pink, and I also have these little beakers in my Amazon link as well. I'm gonna see how these look. So I'm going to go ahead and just pour the clear in. So these may not all be even amounts. I don't ever get it quite right, but I try. And I don't know, I'll just leave it as is. I'm going to pop the bubbles. So when you're making these flower, 3D flower coasters, you want to kind of let the resin sit, and you want it to kind of start reacting a little bit. I'm going to take this Resin Angel White pigment. I'm just going to dip the stick in just to kind of get the tip of the stick wet. I probably got way too much of this for the white. Let me pour out just a little bit. I am so messy with resin. So just dipping the stick in to mix into the white and resin. I don't know if I put enough white, but I'm going to leave it as is. These others, this is pigment liquid. I'm just going to put a few drops, see how much before I go any further. And if it's just very little tint, then you just keep adding. Until you get the color you want. And I may, because it's so transparent, okay, I'm going to put a little mica powder in. So it'll have a little bit of the pigment and a little bit of mica powder. It gives it just a little bit more shimmer. I'm going to put just a touch more. I'm going to heat that again where I added the resin. Blue-green. Just going to stick a stick in. Don't want much at all really, because I want to just lightly tint the resin. So I'm going to try just a little bit. I'm going to leave that for a minute. This chameleon from Counterculture. Put a little of that in. Okay, I want to, it's kind of warm looking, which is okay. I'm going to add a little the pink mica powder just to pink it up a little. I don't know. This is just supposed to be like an iridescent shimmer. So I think I'll add a little bit more powder to do this one. And hopefully these will pour out of the cups when I'm through mixing them. That's the scary part. Okay, and I think I want just a little more of this. Okay. These might be some odd colors together. I'm not real sure. When you haven't done much resin, you're kind of shooting from the hip here. Okay, so I'm going to take my little tweezers. I'm kind of like knocking it everywhere as I go through the bag here. These are very pretty flakes though. Okay. I think that's going to be enough. I'm going to try to get everything back in the center before I do anything else. I'm going to not talk and just have you watch the rest so that I can put my respirator back on. Okay, didn't go anyway the way I thought it would go as far as, you know, how I would pour it or do anything, but it is what it is. I can't wait to see them tomorrow. That's the beauty of resin. It's kind of always a surprise. So we'll come back for the unmolding. So the cool part about these cups is the silicone pulls right out of them. They're not real flexible, but it is plastic and the silicone comes right out. Okay. Unveiling. I know that I've got blobs on the bottom. They are pretty and delicate, so I have a feeling I'm going to be embellishing the tops of them. This is the one where the confetti glitter kind of spread out. So, yeah, that one's prettier on this side. They look like pretty flowers on this side, just kind of delicate looking. So there they are, just experimenting. We'll have to figure out how I want to embellish these, but these will definitely be embellished. They're still cool looking. All right, thanks so much. So these are kind of growing on me. I thought I might embellish them, but I really kind of like these plumpy petals on the back and the beautiful sparkle in the middle. It's just gorgeous. So I'm not sure. Let me see if I can turn them around, and then you can see on the back side they literally look like a flower has been inlaid in the resin. It's beautiful how the effects are on the back side. So gorgeous. So yeah, I want your opinions. Do you think I should embellish or just leave them as is? What do you think?